Hello guys, welcome back to another YouTube video with Tank Reaper today on Rotor Tanks console, right? And what we're doing today, we're covering the French Tier 3 tank destroyer, the Renault UE. And why we're covering this little guy? Well, it's kind of a little bit of a fun little tank destroyer. The standard AP rounds has around 110 meters of penetration. The APCR, which is the premium rounds, is 180 meters of penetration. Pretty good at this tier. I mean, this is a tier 3, so it will see tier 4s, but yeah, there is some tier 3 tanks that you're going to need that penetration. Damage is 75 for both the AP and APCR. Hit points is 150. Max speed is 36 miles per hour. View range is 363. And the concealment is 199. That's pretty decent for a little tank destroyer. And remember, this is a Tech 3 tank, so it gets an option of 2 different guns. It gets the option of the 47mm SAL MIL 1937. The rate of fire is 30.30. The accuracy is 0.35. And the damage is, well, 55, which is pretty much worse, I think, against this gun. Yep. And also, the penetration is way worse than what you expect. But you get the better gun, the 6-pounder AT gun Mark IV. The rate of fire is 23.81, which is looks like it might be a little bit better than the stock gun. The accuracy is 0.39, and we already talked about the damage and the penetration, so this gun is actually your more better choice of using for it. What do I put on this tank for my equipment? Advanced optics, which improves the view range of this tank. Advanced concealment reduces tanks to detectability. Oh my gosh. Advanced gun lane drive, which show aiming speed is by 12%. So basically 10% with the view range and, well, more concealment. My consumables, I put a repair kit, first aid, and fire extinguisher. And I have around 65 rounds of AP and 5 rounds of APCR. Never know we're going to need them. Wait a minute. Looks like I'm down short. No, I'm not. The armor, well, I mean, it's a lightly armored tank destroyer. 5-meter thickness we here, which is the tracks, which the tracks are space armor. 6-meter thickness, which is the hull. And a little bit back here at the gun shield. 9-meter thickness, which is there's some spots on the hull. Looks like the little graces. Both, I'm guessing, there's little circle things, like a driver's hatch, and don't know what the other one could be. And the little gun shield as well. And 15-meter thickness, which is the gun itself. Which basically, if you get hit in this thing, you're going to take damage, no matter what. The commander, I have rapid loading, 10% increase to gun reload speed, and green thumb, which is 10% increase to vehicle camera factor when sitting in a bush. So basically, altogether, this thing built like a stealth machine because you can't take the risk of being hit too many times. If you do, well, yeah, that's basically, well, something you don't want to happen, guys. But let's see what she can do. Let's take her into a battlefield. I'll see you guys there. So guys, our first game on the Renault UE on Cliff. This kind of shows the strengths of the tank and kind of a little bit of the weaknesses of this little thing. I mean, it is a very small little tank destroyer. I mean, look how small this thing is. Yeah, it's pretty puny. The grass. The weeds right there, or whatever you want to call that, looks like they're bigger than the tank in somewhat form, the hull, at least. But the armor, yeah, I went right upon the armor trying to save my life on anything. But it's, well, yeah. If you're probably wondering who I have in here, if you didn't, like, if you skipped the garage review of this little machine, I have, what's his name? I forgot his name. He's from G.I. Joe. He was doing the G.I. Joe event and stuff. But I'm sitting here in a bush, got double, triple, thousands of layers, not thousands, but a lot of layers of bushes to hide me, so I'm pretty sneaky at this point. And with my perks for my crew, if I do move up a little bit more, we do spot enemy, I do lock aim onto it, and I do hit it once. Okay, we hit him again. He's trying to fall backwards. That shot completely misses him, and we take him out. That was a M2 medium. Yeah, Joe. I moved to these bushes up here, knock this tree down, see if I can get more forage. There's the enemy tank right there, gets spotted. It's the Chinese light tank. We hit him once. We fall backwards because I don't want him getting no one spotting me. We try to aim forward. We missed this shot. Come on. We hit him right there, but he's undetected. We shoot again. He goes undetected, so we don't hit that. We shoot this guy. That's the M8. Or is it M8? Yeah. We put 3 shots, looks like, into that guy. And we still haven't got detected. And here's this guy again. We push backwards till we get into the bush, but we do go up. That is the weakness of this tank as well. And we put 1 shot to that guy again. And that shot completely misses. I thought I was going to kill him. And that shot, I don't know where that shot went to. And I have no sights on him. So far, expecting it to hit, but it doesn't. We haven't been detected. We see a headser. We detract him. His tracks. We hit him. Slow graces. We did some damage. That one, just with, I don't know where it went. We hit him right there. His tracks. We hit him again. And boom, we killed the headser. That thing could have one-shot us. That thing was dangerous if he was carrying the DARP gun, the 105. But this game is not looking too good for my team. It's literally not looking that great. But let's see if we can get some more kills at least. I don't want to push too forward because I don't want to get hit. But you can see how much you see the gun basically weighs this thing down. So when you stop, and now it's just the 3 of us. That's just wonderful. Oh nope, never mind. It's just the 2 of us. And I'm going around, and I probably should have just stayed in the bushes, but I didn't want to. I put 1 shot, but that misses. Get hit by the heavy. Okay, let's destroy this guy. We kill him. We're left on 3 hit points by that heavy tank. He fires, but misses. Artillery is trying to kill us. Oh boy, frickin', I am going forward now. I don't want to get killed at this point. We got 1 light tank left, which is the AMX-40, the duck tank. Oh boy, this is not looking good for me. We are bottom tiered after all, but well, we did so well. We have 883 damage. So I'm sitting in these bushes hoping to see the heavy tank come out. Where is he? Oh, right there is that tank. I fired, but boom, we get taken out by the heavy tank. The Japanese so-called heavy tank, but you know, I think that's actually the tier 4 version. The tier 3 is not as good either, so the tier 4 is not. It's probably doesn't get better until you get like to tier 5 and higher. Is when the Japanese heavy tanks literally gets a little bit more better armor and basically better guns and stuff. But this does show you that this tank can't take a hit. It just can't. And also, it shows the tank's stealth. Basically meaning the stealth of this tank is really good. And good enough to really sit in those bushes. And it's small enough to sit in these bushes too. So, you don't have to worry about showing yourself too often if you can get into a decent enough game with it. It's just something that you would have to learn how to play something like this. Just sitting there waiting to see if the enemies does get spotted by your team sometimes it can get frustrating, but remember this one thing: never ever leave concealment with this war machine. You've seen what happened. I got ripped apart pretty quickly, but you've seen what happened too when I'm sitting in concealment. I literally was not detected through basically the whole game until almost the end there, and that's when I had to show myself. and that's when I got shot at, and yeah. But the enemy team is capping, and we are waiting on our duck tank, which is basically with a damaged engine, or actually no, I think a dead driver, which is horrible for the duck tank. You probably were wondering why I'm calling it a duck tank. Well, that's what everyone else calls it on YouTube, like the Mighty Jingles, the Quacky Baby, a bunch of bigger YouTubers that praise World Tanks on PC calls it a duck tank. So why not? It's the duck tank, but its real name's called the AMX-40. We'll do a review on that tank sometime once I get to the tier 4 tanks. But as you can see, there's 2 enemy tanks sitting in, actually no, 3 sitting in our cap circle, and yeah, that it was a good game. It does show the strengths and it does show the weaknesses of this little Frenchie. It's a very stealthy little tank, and yeah, look at that, came third. Even on the enemy team, I came third. This is something you usually don't see. But if you guys did enjoy this, please leave a like, and if you want to, subscribe to the channel. And like always, guys, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.